What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Stampede Airsoft. Today we're going to be taking a look at the G&G CM16 LMG. The G&G CM16 LMG is one of the many airsoft replicas of the Ares Defense Shrike. For those of you who are not aware of the Shrike system, it is a conversion for your standard M16 that replaces your entire upper receiver and handguard assembly. So essentially, it takes your standard M16 and turns it into an LMG. Now, M16s are already capable of full auto, but not for a super sustained amount of time. The Shrike kit was supposed to remedy that issue and allow it to use full auto for a much more extended amount of time. It also made it so the weapon was capable of taking more than just standard M4 mags. It could take drum mags and belt-fed box mags. In airsoft, it is basically a big fancy M4 with a box mag attached to it, but because it is an LMG in real life, most fields and some companies will allow you to run this as an LMG, meaning you can shoot this thing full auto whenever you want. But it does have semi-auto on it also. Unlike most other Shrike replicas in airsoft, or even most LMGs in airsoft, this gun is entirely polymer. It is that super robust and lightweight polymer that we have come to know from G&G, making this one of the lightest LMGs on the market. So this is a very attractive option for a lot of you guys looking to run LMGs, and you might not be the strongest guys out there on the field, but still want to be able to lay down some suppressing fire for your team. Going from tip to butt on this gun, we have your standard orange flash hider. This one isn't entirely orange, it is just the tip is orange, so you could paint it black. It also has 14mm negative threads on it, so you can attach any sort of aftermarket muzzle device that you want. Moving back, we have a flip up front iron sight. So this one has a small little button that you'll press to flip it up and down right here on the left side. It is adjustable for elevation. So inside the box, you'll get a small little tool. You'll stick it down the top of it right here where this hole is. You can adjust it that way, left or right. On the back of the receiver is your rear sight. So it has two different apertures that you're able to flip up and down here in the back. One is smaller and one is bigger, obviously. And then you're capable of adjusting those with the small dial here on the right side, which will shift them left and right. Coming back over to the handguard, you have Picatinny on the top and bottom of the handguard. These Picatinny segments are able to be removed with the removal of two hex key screws towards the front and rear of the rails to make it more of a sleek design. And then on the sides here you have standard M-lock, so you can attach pack boxes, flashlights, or more rail segments. And then included in the box is this grip pod right here. So most LMGs, you either have to choose between having a bipod on it or just not having a bipod altogether. This one gives you the option for either. So you have this very nice front foregrip here, and then if you need a bipod, press the button here on the front and it'll deploy a bipod down. Moving back to the receiver itself, because the lower receiver is still a standard M4, it has all the same fire controls that we have come to know from regular M4s in airsoft. On the left side, you have your fire selector, so safe, semi, and full auto. But because this is a G&G and it does have their MOSFET and electronic trigger unit inside, you are capable of switching your full auto out for 3-round or 5-round burst. And then with that electronic trigger unit, it is a micro switch rather than standard trigger contacts, so you are able to get very snappy and responsive shots off on semi, and you are able to spam this trigger very easily. The only ambidextrous fire control on this gun is going to be your magazine release, which obviously you won't be using all that much because of this box mag that the gun comes with. It is about a 2,500 round box mag. However, it is auto winding. So you put in two CR123 batteries into the side right here, and then the box mag will automatically wind your BBs up until the reservoir is full. And then it will click for a couple seconds and then stop winding. And then once you use all those BBs, it'll start winding up again and again and again, so that you have a constant flow of BBs. To fill the box mag up with BBs, you have this little door over here on the left side. I'm just gonna pop it open and then pour them right down into the big opening right there. There is a smaller opening right here, but that is to keep the dummy bullets in, but you are able to remove these if you want. They are just an aesthetic feature. Just like any other LMG, you are able to get underneath the top cover right here, So right at the back, there is this small little nub. You'll push forward on the nub and the top cover will pop open. The only purpose that this serves is to remove the dummy bullets if you do not want to use them on your gun. Right behind that is your charging handle, so you can flip this up out of the way or down to the bottom, it does not matter. So you pull back on your charging handle and this will pull open the dust cover, which is found on the right side, just like a regular M4. And inside you have a rotary style hop-up. The G&G rotary style hop-ups are very nice and are very easy to make quick and accurate adjustments on the field. However, it does not lock back. You will have to hold it back while making your hop-up adjustments, and then you just let it go to close your dust cover. Moving back to the stock, it is a standard M4 style stock. It does have 5 positions to pick from, so you can get the correct length of pull for whatever length arms that you have. Back here is also where your battery compartment is. So to access your battery compartment, on the very back of the stock right here, there's a small button. You'll press down on that, you'll swivel your butt pad out to the side, and then inside here you will find your inline MOSFET and a Tamiya connector. Internally, all of the parts on this gun are standard version 2. So unlike some LMGs where there's some funky proprietary parts that make the gun not perform as good as it could, those issues do not exist on the G&G LMG. Everything is standard version 2. Your gears, your hop-up, everything. So you can make these guns absolutely shoot phenomenally. Range, distance, FPS, rate of fire, that sort of thing. The only limiting factor on this gun when it comes to rate of fire is going to be the box mag, which is what limits 90% of LMGs out there on the market from shooting absolutely crazy fast. However, the point of the LMG is to lay down suppressing fire. Whether it's 10 rounds a second or 35, it doesn't matter, but 10 rounds is going to last a lot longer than 35 rounds. After taking this gun back to the chronograph, filling the box mag up with 0.20 gram BBs, and plugging in a Titan Power 11.1 lithium ion battery, this gun is cranking out 405 FPS and is only shooting around 15 rounds per second. That FPS is quite good for a stock gun, however, it is not at the limit for an LMG, so you do have a lot of headroom before you hit your max FPS with this gun. However, that rate of fire is a little lacking for some people. However, the box mag is able to keep up with it 100%. You can sit there and hold down full auto and it will keep feeding and feeding and feeding and you won't have any skips. For those of you that want to make this gun shoot crazy fast, just be in mind you might run into feeding issues with your box mag, or 3-round or a burst option might be better than straight up full auto. But if you've been looking for a super lightweight LMG that you can absolutely run all day with and not get crazy tired or anything like that, the G&G CM16 LMG is definitely for you. They're available in this nice black color with a multicam black wrapping on the box mag, and then they're also available in tan with a standard multicam wrap on it. So whatever color kit you will have a CM16 LMG that fits you. And if you don't like the wrap that's on the box mag, they're super easy to take off, just a couple of Allen screws, and then you can take them off and just run the box mag bare and paint it whatever you want. As of right now, the G&G CM16 LMG is going for $437.95 and is available both in-store and online at StampedeAirsoft.com. As always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out our Facebook and Instagram page to stay up to date with all the good stuff that we're getting in at the shop, and I will see you guys next time.